Well, facial, easiest one because it goes up the face. Lingual goes to the tongue. Occipital, well, there's the occipital bone. So there's your occipital artery heading back there. And which one is this? Facial, lingual, occipital. Oh, that was it for there, right, for the head. We go right to axillary. So let's go down this side for now. So here's your subclavian, your right subclavian artery. It becomes the axillary artery when we get to this underarm area where that number is. Next. Thoracoacromial. That's this branch coming out because we're going around to the thoracics, right? And this part's going out to the acromion, which is the tip of the shoulder. So this knot kind of coming out of there is there's the number. That's the thoracoacromial. Right? And this axillary artery becomes the brachial artery going down the arm. Right? And there's only one branch on this section that comes out medially, right? And then it kind of whips around to this side. You can see a little bit of it on the lateral side here too. That's the deep artery of the arm. What's next? Probably radial and ulnar, yeah. And then
so it goes from here, underneath.
Yeah, underneath.
Yeah.
This side. Look, it's going under the bone there, right? It's a deep artery of the arm.
So would you label it here or here?
Either.
Either one.
Yeah, so it can be labeled here. They did, or this one. Now careful, because look at the model's hand.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the radial side. So that would be the radial. That would be the ulnar. But on here, there's your brachial. Right. There's your radial, and there's your ulnar. Right. Good.
Okay, here. Internal carotid.
Right in there.
All right.
It's going in.
Okay.
You can only see a little bit of it.
You can see it.
Yeah, you just see that piece right there.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, I know it says, no, it doesn't say systemic there, but it says pulmonary trunk, pulmonary artery. So when we're in the pulmonary circulation here, it's opposite color, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the pulmonary trunk is in blue. We knew that from when we did the heart. And it separates into a left and a right. You can't see the right part until you get to here. Because these big vessels, aorta and SVC, are covering it. Right, so there's your right pulmonary artery, there's your left pulmonary artery. Right? This artery's blue, okay. We did brachial, deep, radial, ulnar. Now we're going to go to the abdominal aorta. Right? Abdominal aorta is the big trunk diaphragm, right, all the way down to this fork. You can't see the thoracic aorta. Thoracic aorta is after the arch. So it's the trunk, but on this side of the superior to the diaphragm. Right? The whole thing's called the descending aorta. If you take the thoracic and the abdominal together, that's the descending aorta. Celiac trunk, the first little knot you see right there. It's got 3 branches, but we can only see 2 because this one kind of comes out. Right, so they're not showing you the left gastric. You can see in the book, in your lab manual. Right, but the one going to if you know that's the spleen, that helps because that's the splenic artery, and then the one going to the liver is the common hepatic artery. I might say something else here because common hepatic splits into different arteries. So by the time you get here, there's other names, but the branch coming out that way would be the common hepatic. All right. So let's head inferior. Next we get to this branch. Right, that would be the superior mesenteric. Right, and that goes to your small intestine and half your large intestine. Supplies it with blood. You have a nice figure in your book showing you all the little branches coming off of there. Right, and then let's move down. Now we got a bilateral branch, right? One on the right, one on the left. If you follow it, it goes into this little twisty ring thing. Right, that's the gonadal arteries, left and right. And if we move down a bit, this one's unbranched. It's going off to the left. Right, that goes to the lower part of the colon, large intestine. That's the inferior mesenteric. Starts here, 25, and heads that way. Right, and then the abdominal aorta ends right there because it splits into 2 common iliac. Right, so left and right common iliac. And common iliac is short, right? Just from here to here. Just from here to there because it branches into internal and external iliac. So this is the right internal iliac. This is the right external. And you can really tell internal on this model because look, it goes in, right? Even the veins, there's the internal iliac vein, right? Running with the artery. Good? All right, so just go down one side. So we're in the external iliac artery. Now we're in the femoral. Don't worry about the deep femoral. We don't have to go into that. That's just the femoral. Now we're in the popliteal because we're behind the knee. And then we get the anterior tibial going to the front and the posterior in the back. You can't see the fibula.
Okay.
Dorsalis pedis right on top. You can see it here and there. Miss any arteries? You want to do veins?
Sure.